Hi, I'm Chiara. I'm a small business owner in the UK. I run an online pet company called Hoobinoo. We make pet tags that look like your dog, and we also do pet related gifts as well. If you're new here, I'm a new YouTuber who's been recording videos since around about the middle of December. And every week I record a week in the life of my sort of small business behind the scenes and post it on a Sunday. Yeah, so half term has always been a bit of a juggle and a kind of a making up as we go along since the kids have been small. Now that they're older, it is much easier because they're old enough to stay at home on their own if they need to. Like my son's 16, my daughter's 12, so they're old enough to. She's nearly 13 actually. They're old enough to, look after themselves, and it does mean that they can be a lot more helpful either with the business or with like household chores and stuff like that. So it does make things a lot easier. Back in the beginning, it was always such a juggle, and we would rely on grandparents to help us out a lot, or I would go to work, my husband would stay at home, or we'd swap, or I'd go in the morning, he'd come in the afternoon, I'd go home. We just kind of tried to make it work that way. But yeah, so I feel a lot less stressed about half term now than I used to. It would be nice if we could have some time off with the kids, and we have done that in the past, but weirdly, because I'm the owner of the business, I always feel guilty about sort of taking holidays. We'll have the odd day here and there, so like I was out of the office last week, and then this Friday I'm going to be out of the office because I'm going to an event in Birmingham. So we'll have the odd day here and there, but very rarely would we take like a whole week off. And I kind of feel like we probably should. Like, it would be nice during half term to just be like, right, we're having the whole week off. And I probably need it as well to and maybe that's why I get so kind of burnt out. So I probably do need to take more breaks. Anyway, I'm going into the office now because it's already midday. To be honest, as soon as I saw that it had like a little smiley face, I was like, sold. That's it. So I'd love to get it a little furry hat to help with the wind noises outside.
And also it'd be cute with.
And it would be cute with a little furry hat. And I have seen some different ones, not this brand, where they come with a little furry hat. And I was like, oh my God, does it come with a pink furry hat? And it did. And I was like, that's just awesome. So yeah, it'd be really cool. Maybe I'll make my own. Stick a little pom-pommy thing on it and see if it works. And I go all the way over here. And I'm going to whisper something. Tiny blueberry pancakes. Did you even hear what I said? Cocker Spaniel. Now, you said the black Cocker Spaniel was the most popular, didn't you?
Black or golden, I think.
Black or golden. It's tricky, isn't it? I do like the golden. I can't even find it.
Will that be old?
Okay, it won't be that one then.
That won't be realistic.
Right. Okay. Then I feel like the universe wants me to order the black one.
Yeah.
So we'll go with that. It's so that I can see what they look like and I can take proper photos, and then I think that would be better for the Kickstarter as well. Right, okay, dog artwork.
Are they UK or China?
UK.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's one of the big selling points actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's Zap Creatives, and they used to do all of our stuff before. I had a great relationship with them. They were really great, and they're very, very big on environmental recycling and stuff. Yeah. So a lot of the charms are made with recycled acrylic. Mm-hmm. And obviously the fact that they're not made in China and they're made in the UK means that there's carbon emissions are lower. Yeah. So obviously that's all really, really good. So that's definitely something I want to focus on more for this year, is really pushing all of our eco things. Right. Oh my God, so cold. So it's Tuesday today, second day of half-term madness. I'm packaging up some bits for eBay because we've been selling a lot of our old clutter on eBay to make space to move stuff back. And tonight I am heading to see a musical. I booked like a whole load in one go just before Christmas of me to just sort of go on my own. And tonight I'm seeing Ghost, the musical, so really excited about that. Here I'm actually reworking one of my old illustrations. I looked at it again and was sort of horrified at the original illustration, as it's been a long time since I've looked at it. So I'm reworking it for an upcoming Kickstarter that I want to run. And I was really happy with the update that I made to this because I just think it looks a little bit cuter. So yeah, watch this space for more details about that Kickstarter soon.
Oh yeah, no fun. Oh no, I think I should have phones in general.
Wednesday today. I didn't get as much done yesterday as I wanted to, as in I didn't get as much clearing done as I wanted to. I did manage to do all of the artwork, pretty much all of the artwork for this Kickstarter that I want to do. So today my entire focus is clearing at the office. We've got the kids coming in to help us, so I really want to make some headway there because that is feeling very overwhelming. Kickstarter. So my plan is to do a number of different Kickstarters for different acrylic keychains, and I've got some of my old Hubinu designs that I'm bringing back, which is like a sun and a rainbow. I've got some cat ones, some dog ones, and I've got some guinea pig designs as well. So I'm quite excited about that. I think I'm going to run them as individual Kickstarters. And the other thing I just wanted to mention was, after talking about my patron in last week's vlog, I've gained an extra 9 patrons, which is amazing because I only had 12. So now I've got 21. So that's really great. And a lot of them have joined the Instagram chat as well. Okay, it's absolutely freezing and I'm not wearing gloves, so I have to put the phone away now. But yes, come with us today while we hopefully tidy. So before we headed into the office, I wanted to make a little bit of headway clearing this room. When we moved into this house, this was the garage, and we converted it into an office room not long after we moved in, and it's where we ran the business from originally. So we'll be doing all of the order packing and all of the stock will be stored in this room. So I thought it would be a good opportunity to really make some headway in here, so we have somewhere to put the stuff that we are bringing back from the office, and then probably the studio in the garden, which will be manufacturing, will be one of the last places that we completely clear. Does anybody remember these Molly makes? I think I might have almost every single one since it started up until whenever I stopped buying them. And these are the ones that are that way up, are the ones I haven't even read. This is why I stopped buying them. I love them though, and there's so much inspiration and like craft is on here that even though I haven't picked them up for years, I kind of really don't want to part with them. But I know it's difficult because I am trying to get rid of clutter and stuff that I haven't touched in years. So for now I'm holding on to them. So after moving some stuff around and clearing some shelves, it was finally time for us all to head into the office. What we want, Evie, is a couple out of each box and on the shelf, so that we've still got some here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to be really fair. One for you, one for me. One for you, one for me. One for you, one for me. There you go. These are mine. My crisps, okay?
Yeah, we've got about 6 now, I think.
We started to pack up some of the stock that we could bring at home and store in the office. I'd like to find a really nice storage solution for these so that we can see exactly what stock we have.
They've got Rachel and Ross and Monica and Charlie pajamas.
Oh my god, I can't want
I want Rachel and Ross.
Your dad was always my charmer.
Yeah, but Rachel and
So Monica as well. Speaking of which, I need to tackle my Monica cupboard.
It's warm.
What? Oh, what, the mug?
Yeah.
I like-
Do you know what? That's as good as packing paper.
It's...
Fucking get in there.
I've decided I'm going to do the square counter. Every time he swears on the dog, he goes, "Ding," and then at the end of the
Watch that film ages.
Such a good film.
It is.
Yeah, I managed to not get it to record before he hit that really beautiful high note. Do you want to try that one again, David?
No.
No,
Might use those.
Yeah, I think I paid like £20 for them. And when I went on to buy more, you know, when it was busy, they were like really expensive.
That's not a good idea.
Right, okay, so we've been working hard all day, the kids have done an amazing job and we're really seeing some progress now. So I'll show you how it's looking upstairs, just turn you round. Right, so we've given the floor a good hoover. I mean, the carpet's not the best anyway, but this corner here is now looking much clearer and the desk's looking a bit clearer. We're going to be getting rid of some of these desks soon and taking these back home, and I'll show you the downstairs. Okay, and this is the downstairs. It wasn't a dig. This is don't take it like that way. That's you. That's you interpreting it that way.
Oh, you did? You did take it apart. Oh, you've hurt yourself, but you didn't manage to take it apart.
Right. Yes. So the downstairs is looking really good as well.
The audience should know all about it as well. Tell me what gaslighting is.
What, me saying, and you didn't manage to undo the thing? It's not.
Fast, tell us.
Gaslighting is trying to get someone to believe.
Something that's not true.
Yeah.
I said you didn't manage to take it apart.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't manage to take it apart,
My
did you?
son's from
And
France.
this is the downstairs now. So we're trying to dismantle this. David's hurt himself. What's in it? We're clearing this shelf over here. We've managed to put everything on there. And then we're probably planning on taking this home at some point, but at the moment it's got all of that stuff on it. So yeah, and then there's some more space over here. And we've cleaned and tidied the kitchen. I'm in London Euston at the moment and I'm on the train heading to Birmingham. I should get there about 3:30, I think. The event is actually tomorrow. It's an event that's organised by Theo Paphitis, who used to be on Dragon's Den, and he runs a weekly competition on Twitter called SBS, and basically you tweet him about your business, and if he retweets you, you're classed as an SBS winner. And I won this, it must have been about 10 years ago now. And every year I get invited to this free conference in Birmingham. And it's an amazing conference with really high profile guest speakers, all different walks of life of business. Last year they had Stacey Solomon because she's invested in a beauty brand. There's been loads of other, like Holly Tucker, loads of other people. And they do talks on various different subjects, and it's great for networking and I find it really inspiring, and it really tends to kind of like fire me up and focus me, and it's just great, and it's completely free. So I'm heading up there for the event tomorrow. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I do love it when a city has trams. I've got a bit of a weird obsession with trams, although I've never actually managed to go on one yet. I obviously prefer the more vintage, older trams, but either way, still cool. So this is the hotel I was staying at. It was around about £75 for the night, which I think is a real bargain, especially considering it's such a lovely hotel. I had no trouble checking in and went straight out to my room to relax. So I am I've just checked in to my hotel. It's the Royal Leonardo Hotel. I've stayed here a few times actually. I've actually got 2 beds to choose from. So, I mean, it's a twin room, but they're doubles. So like, anyway, I've stayed here a few times. It used to be called the Jury's Inn. I really like this hotel. It's really affordable, really close to the venue and just really nice. I've been travelling all day since about 12 o'clock. It's now about 4 o'clock. So I think I'm just going to relax in the room for a couple of hours until I head out for dinner. I recorded a new podcast episode for Patreon and then headed out to a nearby restaurant that had some fantastic entertainment. So I had invited the lovely Catherine Kay from Catnip to join me for the event today, and it was really lovely to have some company. It's so cute. Okay, if you don't know, this is a little marshy keychain plushie from Catnip. I've already got a bumblebutt one, and this is a little marshy one now. Gorgeous as well, so squishy. And this is the venue where the event was being held, which was just a short walk from our hotel.
From day one, I'm believing in it. I'm believing that really this could be something that could grow for the good or small business.
Particularly like that maybe you want to do them and why you think they're great.
So I'm here today at the SBS Winners event in Birmingham. I've come along with Catherine Kay from Catnip, who I'm sure loads of you know. It's a really inspirational day with lots of talks from lots of different business owners. We just heard from the founder of iTeddy, who won investment from Theo Paphitis on Dragon's Den years ago, and about how he's completely pivoted his business, doesn't do iTeddy anymore but does something else, and his business turned over 350 million last year. So there's loads of different talks. There's talks about SEO, about scaling up, all kinds of different stuff. And it's just been really interesting. I come every year. There's 4,000 winners as part of the SBS family now. Really proud that I won mine back in 2013. I found my original photo that I had with Theo the first time I came here, and also my original tweet. Where I won SBS with, which was when Hubinu was more of a jewellery sort of character brand years ago before we pivoted into pets. So it's just really interesting because I feel like I'm at quite an interesting point in my business journey now, nearly 13 years in, and I'm getting the strong feeling that it might be time to pivot again. I think we would still obviously do pet products, but I feel like maybe it's time for a change. So today's been really inspiring, as always. So yeah. The SEO talk was particularly useful. He highlighted how important backlinks were, and that when you're using sites like Shopify, it can in a lot of ways hamper your SEO, and that you are better off with something like WordPress with a WooCommerce site, which was really interesting. And I know that we've encountered issues with Shopify and SEO.
I got to a certain stage and I did start thinking, oh my God, I think it's when we got to about 10 million, and I was thinking, can I still run this brand at 10 million? I knew what I was doing when it was smaller, and do I still know what I'm doing? And one big